Alright, second grade. So this used to be a brief rundown of how to draw a person. We've already practiced this, but I'm going to label this 7, 8 through 8. Okay, so in the middle, draw a big oval going from the top of section 2 to the bottom of section 2. Draw a neck, the curve. Your shoulders are as wide as your head turned on its side, on either side. Leave some room for your shoulders. Your hips come down to the bottom of section 4, your stomach, then your hips in the middle of section 5. Then you have your legs. Legs get skinnier, wider, and finally they end at your feet. Again, they get skinnier at section 6, wider, and then skinnier. And I do these sketchy lines like this because that's just how I draw. It's not the skin falling off or anything like that. It's just how I draw. So I can go back and edit this leg, make it thinner, because I realize it's kind of chunky, that leg. Okay, arms. So your belly button is right here. So your elbow is the same length as your belly button. And then lower arm, wrist, and then mitten hands. I can have my person doing something. I'm going to measure how long my arm is. And then maybe they're grabbing something. You have that. And if you guys are deciding to write your numbers on your paper, please make sure that you are doing them really lightly so you can erase them later on. Okay, now for clothes. Clothes actually stick off of you. They are not glued to you. So they stick off of you. You have dashed lines that show you where the clothing is stitched together. Dashed line. If you have short sleeves, they also stick off. And they, again, are not glued to you. Not stuck to your skin. You have long sleeves. Those do tend to be tighter around the cuffs. And they kind of stick off. Alright. If you have on a dress, goes across, and again you can do the stitch lines. If you have on pants, they tend to go straight down, a little bit wider at the legs, go across, and again you can do your stitch lines, show how it's stitched together, and you can do a shoe. X's, it's a lace-up shoe. Okay, yeah, that one's a high-heeled shoe. Alright, so just some basic stuff on drawing a person. You want your person to have a pocket in front of their shirt. It's totally fine. If your person has a hoodie on, it goes around their head like that. Show the stitching mark also. All of these things are acceptable. Okay, so that was the basics on just really quickly drawing our person.